Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be talking about the anatomy of a flag and how everything about that kind of works. What we're going to start with is how to stand. And I know you're kind of thinking, I already know how to stand. You don't, especially for what we're going to do with the flag. So what we're going to start with is what's called attention. So you're going to stand with your feet together, and your hips are going to kind of be a little back, almost like you have a cereal. You don't want to be too far forward, you don't want to be too far back. So you want to keep it nice and level. You're going to pull a string and make sure your chest is lifted. So you're going to imagine you have a string attached to your sternum. So you're going to pull this string here, and you're going to come up, and your shoulders are going to roll back. Your chin is going to be up. And also you put your thumb and your clavicle and your index finger on your chin. And that's your angle. You're going to look up at the sky, and your shoulders are back. And this is what we call attention. So this is where we're going to look nice and strong, since on the field we kind of look like about little ants, according to judges or people watching. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually talk about the flag. Well, two separate parts of the flag. All together it's called the flag. This right here is called the silk. This is what everyone sees first. This is kind of like the showstopper almost. And this right here, this is the pole. This is what the silk is taped on. So at the top we have a rubber stopper that is taped on with black electrical tape. Here in the middle, we have electrical tape that's actually holding the silk to the pole. And at the very, very bottom here, we have another rubber stopper that's also taped with black electrical tape. So what I don't have on my pole are what are called cheater references, which is very good for beginners, but since I have 4 years of experience in this, I do not have cheater references. But for you guys, I will explain how cheater references work. So for cheater references, what you're going to do is put your forearm at the end of the pole and grab. So this is your second reference. And from here, you're going to do the same thing. Put your forearm to the tab and grab. These are your two references. So this you could use for like tosses, like if you were going to do a 45, you would grab at tab and second reference. If you were going to do a back scratch, you would grab also at tab and second reference and do your back scratch like that. So what we're going to talk about right now is how to stand at right shoulder. Right shoulder is how we will do our horns up. So while other horns will do the up, what we're going to do is we're going to start here, and our flag is at our side, and we're going to bring the pole up right in front of our noses. So your right hand is fully extended, about a little ways above your forehead. Your left hand is going to be at your belly button, and you're going to make sure this is nice and vertical and boxed out, looking strong. So once you have this, and you have your underbody, and you're making sure that this was boxed out, looking nice and vertical and straight, that is your right shoulder. So what we're going to talk about now from right shoulder are going to be your slams. So we have a right bottom slam, and our right hand is palm up at tab, and our left hand is palm down at bottom stopper. What we're going to talk about this angle here is what we call BTB, or seat belt. So you're going to kind of like it's a seat belt across your chest, keeping this nice crisp angle. So this will be the same thing for the right up 45 slam. So we're going to do the same thing. You're bringing the silk up towards the right, keeping your hands palm down and palm up, making sure you have the seatbelt angle, and it's nice, big, and strong, and you're boxed out. But you can do the same thing when you cross over for your left. You can bring your left hand up to your second reference and make sure you have this nice seatbelt angle. You can do for the left bottom slam is you're going to let go with your left hand, and you're going to bring it down and rotate your body to the left and grab palm up at tab where your hand is. So this is your left bottom slam. For everyone it's different, but this is just what my guard does. So this is your left slam. So we have right shoulder, 45 right slam, right bottom slam, left top slam, and then left bottom slam. And that's your slams. So we're going to talk about now are facials. So what facials are going to be are when you're performing. So you want the crowd to feel the emotion of what you're doing. So what we call it is A, E, I, O, and U can take me home. So what all that means is just different facials. For A, you're kind of smiling, you're nice and happy. E is you're kind of like a little scared. And okay, so for my freshman year, we had a show called Ghost Stories, and we were ghosts and we were dead, so we were kind of like scary looking. So our facials were real scary, real mean looking. We were mean. And then for like gypsy, we were gypsies, so we were nice and we were sultry. So this is where the "you can take me home" look would be. And that's a good thing about facials. So all of this together and learning the basics of this is very important, because if you don't know the basics, especially just standing underneath the flag, it could be very detrimental to you actually making it into a guard. So doing all of this together would look something like this. So you're going to start, and they're going to call you to attention, so you're going to snap to attention. They're going to yell horns up, so we're going to go to right shoulder for horns up, and then whatever your director wants you to do, so you can do a right slam, or in my case, you could do drop spins if you were marching. What drop spins are is you're going to take your right hand, you're going to drop the silk to your left and bring it down to your belly button level. So your right hand is down, thumbs down at your belly button right now. Your left hand, what it's going to do is come thumbs down underneath your right hand, doing the same thing. So both thumbs are down facing the silk. You're going to let go with your right hand, bring the silk back up, and re-grab with your left thumbs up facing the silk. At all times, your thumbs will be facing the silk, and you're going to make sure that you stay at what we call your spin spot, which is just your belly button. So this is your spin spot to make things look nice and neat, because this looks really pretty, but this kind of looks like you have chicken wings. So we want to keep everything real close. We also have something called your toaster. So basically, you have different planes. So this would be my front toaster, my back toaster would be here, and we also have plain toasters on the sides of you. What happens is if you touch these, you're going to get electrocuted and you're going to die. So you don't want to break your toaster. This is a big thing for rookies, especially when learning extensions. Is a lot of rookies will get here and cut their front toaster. You really, really don't want to do that. So when you do your extension, you want to make sure that you're keeping the motion and following through. So that is all that I have for you today. This is going to be a great video for you to learn the basics. Thank you for listening. Bye.